How's it going here? Welcome back to the channel. And today I've got the Galaxy Z Fold2 5G. And I know the Z Fold 3 is right around the corner. And of course, links will be in the description to this, as well as to reserve your upcoming Z Fold 3. No commitment to buy. But if you do reserve yours now, you do have access to some early rewards. Again, this is the Z Fold2 5G. I know it's a year in, but I want to try this before the new Z Fold 3 is actually released because I hope to get that and be able to compare it to this one here. And I want to get some hands-on experience with the Z Fold 2. I do have the original Z Fold here, and I love this thing. I know a lot of people are kind of dogging on this in favor of the Fold 2, so I want to see what the whole big deal is about. I do know that the Z Fold 2 has the full screen outer display, the better hinge that's able to hold multiple angles, as well as the reduction of the camera module or the notch on the inside. But let's go ahead and take a look at this one because this is the Mystic Black, but this is also the metallic blue hinge. So this is a custom Z Fold 2. You get the hinge in custom colors like gold, blue, red, I think. Should be a blue hinge. Of course, you probably already know the specs. Snapdragon 865 plus, 12 gigs of RAM. It comes in 256 or 512 gigs of storage. This, I believe, is a 256 gig here. You can see this is the unlocked model. So let's go ahead and check this thing out. And usually a very nice unboxing experience with the Z Folds. The Z Fold 1 came with pretty much the kitchen sink. I think they're trying to reduce the accessories, but still a really cool unboxing experience. The box unfolds just like a fold. That's really cool there. And you've got your usual welcome. And here's where a case used to be on the original Z Fold. I like this carbon fiber case that came with that custom fold moniker at the bottom there. Of course, this one I'm pretty sure doesn't come with anything like that. This is just paperwork and stuff in here. So yeah, SIM tool as well as the quick start guide and all that. And of course your device sitting right here with all the things that it says you cannot do with this device because they don't want you to break it. So let's go ahead and put that right there. And then of course, everything about your Premier service in case something goes wrong, you break it, you need it repaired. There's your Premier service right there. You've got the fast charging brick in the box, which is nice. I think this is like a 20-25 watt fast charger from Samsung. You can see right there. Fast charging, super fast charging, which by today's standards is not really super fast charging, but at least it comes with a brick. And of course, you've got your Type-C charging cable right there. And that's pretty much it in the box. I'm pretty sure this is just a placeholder. So that's going to be it. And let's go ahead and put all this stuff back and we'll check out the actual device. All right, just tidy it up a little bit and let's go ahead and check this thing out here. So let's go ahead and try to take this out of the wrapper without doing any kind of damage. You can see the full screen display right there, the inside display without the big notch. And let's take this off. There you go, shiny outside. I wish they had kind of went with a matte finish there, but let's check out this custom hinge. So there you go, you can see the metallic blue color there on the inside. I think that's really cool. I'm very lucky to kind of find this on a local deal. There's a bunch of local deals. I'm living in Silicon Valley, so a lot of tech heads around here, and I was glad to be able to find one actually new in the box with this custom hinge. I always wanted one of the custom hinges. I think that's a unique piece that I can keep for a while. And of course, this has the articulating hinge here that can hold multiple positions. I'm not really sure how useful this is. Anybody with a Galaxy Fold 2 that actually finds this position useful, let me know. But it's such a small display, I don't really know that I would really want to use it this way to take calls or anything, but we'll see. I'm going to use this thing and really see how it compares to my original Fold here and what I think about it. But I really love the Fold 1, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be even better, and we'll check out the Fold 3 hopefully when it does release. So very cool though. First time unfolding one of these, and it definitely is a nice hinge experience. Very smooth, as you can see here, and folds really nicely in, and it feels a lot tighter. It's more secure. You can see the sides here, what that looks like here. This one is just kind of flops open. It kind of just breaks open and that's it, right? You have one position and really meant to just be open or closed. Little bit of drop there, my bad. But you can see there. So this is just really breaks down, and so it doesn't have any kind of resistance. So this is really nice and smooth, just like that. So you can kind of see what this looks like here as far as comparison. So actually this is a little bit wider here. You can actually feel the magnets in this one kind of attracting it, but you can see there it's a little bit wider than the original Fold. And then maybe about the same thickness. You can see here, roughly the same height. And let's go ahead and unfold this. I believe this is 7.6 inches unfolded there. You can kind of see how that compares to the original Fold right here. So sizes right there, we can kind of compare them this way. Definitely wider on the new Z Fold 2. And yeah, really nice without that kind of interruption on that notch, as you can see right there. You can see the thickness here of this, roughly about the same thickness maybe. And you can kind of see the original fold kind of does not kind of lay completely flat. You can kind of see a little bit of a bend to it, completely unfolded because of this first or 1.5 generation Hinge, I guess, if you want to call it. So that's kind of a quick comparison to the original Z Fold. And I'm going to go ahead and power this on, check it out, and set it up, and we'll come right back and take a quick tour. Alright, so it didn't have any power, so I plugged it in, I let it charge up, and I let it pretty much just update all the way through Android 11 and the July security update here. So it's fully updated, I've set it all up, I've got all my apps in here now. And so it's basically pretty much your standard Samsung interface, One UI 3.0, I believe, and it should be on Android 11. So fully updated all the way through the June 2021 security patch. It's July, so it's pretty much updated all the way up through whatever Samsung's updating the Z Fold 2 through. So here you go. You know, again, pretty much standard One UI, all the same standard One UI features. It does have DeX, wireless DeX, all that good stuff. So I'm going to be putting it through its paces and really trying to see if I have any kind of experience differences between the original Z Fold. I mean, there's the obvious differences, like I pointed out, the hinge that pretty much moves into any position. It's definitely tighter. I'm gonna see if this kind of wears out over time or if it gets looser, but it's definitely tighter than this one, which pretty much just collapses. And it's pretty nice. You can feel that resistance there. Obviously, it does not have the inner notch there like this one does, so it's just got that single punch hole cut out for the single camera instead of the dual camera here that has a depth sensor, which you're losing on the Z Fold 2. And of course, the larger outer display, which has actually been pretty nice since I've been playing it for a few minutes here. And so, yeah. Going to play with this, and I really like this. Don't like the fingerprints. Going to be getting a case for this. Do love this blue hinge though. That's pretty cool. But anyway, let me know if you've had or have the Z Fold 5G, and if you're liking it, if you're thinking about getting the Z Fold 3, or if you don't have this and you're thinking about picking up the Z Fold 3 as your first device, let me know. Again, the reserve link is in the description. Clicking that just helps out the channel. Like I mentioned, again, no obligation to actually reserve or buy anything. But if you do reserve your Z Fold 3 or Z Flip 3, you will get some early registration benefits and rewards there from Samsung. So again, let me know if you want to see any more content on the Z Fold 2 5G, any camera comparisons, or any updates you want to see on this in 2021 from a brand new kind of owner to the Z Fold 2 as a previous owner of the Z Fold 1 since it originally launched. Any other questions or comments, leave them down below, and we can continue our conversation down there. I'll try to answer any questions that I can get to. And as always, thanks for watching.